What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 6 of the Tales of the Geek podcast, and today we have a very focused episode of The Legend of Zelda. I'm here with my co-host Ignitus. How are you, my friend?
Bueno, buenas. Muy bien. Very well, and you, my good sir. How are you?
Todo, todo bien, todo bien. Speak English, speak Spanish, whichever is the same. So, Um, today we're going. There's has been like a couple rumors. Two in particular. One will be obviously the quote unquote leak Nintendo Switch OLED model that supposedly is going to be releasing with the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and a supposed animation that, if I'm not mistaken, was going to be produced by Netflix, but it got leaked, and then Netflix said, no, thank you."
Yeah,
So
I canceled it.
yeah, that's totally fun and great. Um,
Yeah, super.
so let's go ahead and start real quick. We're gonna be starting with the OLED. So this report, at least this one that I found, was from My Nintendo News, and it reads up: the long-awaited The Legend of the Tears of the Kingdom is set to release on May, and a user of the Chinese forum, which has leaked previous Nintendo Switch Special Edition consoles in the past, has pro has reportedly leaked the first image of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch OLED model. The image appears legit, but we will have to wait and see if there's any other details. So, I don't know if you can see it. The image is right here, but we have like gold Joy Cons, white dock, white back. You're more of a Legend of Zelda guy than me, so what
Mhm.
do you make of this?
What do I make of this? I don't know. O sea, it could be real. O sea, it looks, you know, it looks realistic. And Nintendo eventually was going to release one of these because, of course, it's gonna make money.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna make money. It's gonna print money when
Yes.
there's a number of releases. But like I see the Switch and like I kind of have my doubts. I don't know. Mostly because of the like la portada, right? Like
The
the
cover art.
front of the box. It looks weird. I would say, but I can't put my finger on it. Can't
All right. So it
point it out.
basically, for what it looks like, they just took the main cover art of the game and just printed it in front of the box.
Yeah,
Um, my thing is that if I take into consideration the next, like the previous examples of Nintendo releasing special editions in the OLED aspect, being Splatoon 3s and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I honestly feel this could be legit. Now, I know that a lot of people want the full gold Joy Cons, but here's the thing: why I don't think they're gonna do it is because there's already a Legend of Zelda themed Joy Cons on the market. The ones that
yeah,
came
the
out with
Skyward
Skyward
Sword
Sword.
one.
Yes.
Yes.
So I kind of feel that Nintendo's gonna be like, if you want Legend of Zelda themed Joy Cons, like full, like that says the logo and everything, they are already out there. So I kind of feel they're gonna take that excuse to not really put much effort into the Joy Cons of this one, and I feel that what a lot of Legend of Zelda fans are looking on the Joy-Con, one of their main things is that they're just gold. That's it. Which for
Yeah.
me is kind of weird, but hey, um, and they're gold. You got it's what they asked for. You wanted them gold. There
Mhm.
you go. They're gold. I would
Yeah.
the one thing that I would say is, let me see if I can zoom in real quick. I don't know if there's an image of the back of the console itself. I'm trying to see if there's any.
No, not of the console
Mm,
itself. No,
I think there's one in the
only the
box.
dog.
On the closest thing
Wait,
is,
wait. No, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, there's one in the
Wait, that.
box. But you cannot tell really a lot. But for what I can tell from the image, there's not really a lot. There's no patterns on the back. There's no design on the back, which is
That's
could be
weird.
it could be an instant of this could be fake, because For the Pokemon in the Splatoon one, they have definitely done designs on the back, even if they're minimal or minimalistic. They
Hmm.
have done it. Obviously, they have not done it for every single one, but I feel that they are going to have this, like, I would say, like a design on the back on the console, regardless of it. So that's something that I think we should expect of this console. Another thing is they could have done more with the dock. I feel that if you didn't want it to make them, I don't know. I feel the front, it looks fine. You know, you have the white or the gold
Yeah,
accents and
but
designs and everything. But the back, I feel the
the
back
back.
you could have just made it pure gold. Just gold color and have the front looking like that. I feel that would have maybe helped a little bit of the dock to get a little bit more distinction or a little bit more creative of it. Because at this point, it just looks like the original OLED white dock with just a pattern in front. That's it.
Yeah.
Um, it's not like, for
Hmm.
example, like the Animal Crossing one, which was technically that, but when we received that, there was no white dock. So for just being white, it was already distinct because we didn't have a white dog in the market. It was the only way to
Hmm.
actually access that type of color for that dog. Just like the, maybe if I'm not mistaken, the Mario one was red. I don't know if it was.
Mario.
I know their Joy Cons were red, but I don't know if the dock was red. I could be definitely
Mario.
mistaken. So that is one definitely thing. Another thing that we can maybe see. What do you think about the Joy Cons? Do you like the design that the Joy Cons have?
Yes. Bueno, the front, because the back being white,
Uh
like I don't know, it kind of clashes
it kind of
with the
clashes,
design,
but here's the
especially with
thing.
the left one because it has like a green effect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has like a green effect, and then the back is just white. It doesn't have like a little bit of green to go with the front. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because on the right one I could get it, you know, like in the left one is
No, yeah, definitely. But here's one thing though. That white color, it's kind of consistent with, for example, the Animal Crossing. The Animal Crossing one was actually, it had the pastel colors on front, the pastel green and pastel blue, but it had white on the back. So it's not unrealistic that Nintendo would actually go for the white on the back of these Joy Cons. Like they have already
oh
done it
yeah.
before. So I feel there's a decent chance that they would do it again. And for what I can tell from the images, they do have a little design on the bottom, like a gold design. Based on what I can see
Oh
from the
wait,
images.
wait, I have seen that symbol. Wait a second, I have seen that.
Let me see if I can.
I've seen that in one of the trailers.
One of the trailers.
Yeah, the is that the left one? It's the left one.
Mm-hmm.
That symbol appears on Link's like damaged hand when he grabs the
From
broken Master
the
Sword. That
trailer,
symbol
yeah, that
appears.
he goes like
Yes,
through the walls.
yes. That
Mm-hmm.
symbol is in his right hand, I think it is. Right or
All
left?
right, so most
Right.
likely it could
Right.
be. Is it on the right Joy-Con?
I think it is. Right.
All right. Um. Yeah. And
No,
I
see,
like.
yeah, it's in the right. It's in the right Joy-Con, bro. Okay.
All right. One thing that I would say that I like the little detail of the buttons, the L and R button being gold. I don't know if you
Oh, I
noticed
didn't
that. Like the little ones that are like inside when you play sideways, they're actually gold. They're not like
replace.
bland black.
Oh, oh, wow, I didn't notice that.
So
Oh, that's so
if this is
cool.
true, that's a nice little detail on it.
Yes.
The box, so the box kind of looks, obviously it looks a little bit janky, but again, I wouldn't be surprised because if you think about it, Splatoon's box art was literally the game's box art with the console in front. And the same goes for
Those
the
are the
Pokemon
exact same
one.
thing.
So there's no reason to expect different from Nintendo. Nintendo's Nintendo, and Nintendo's gonna curve sometimes, but most of the time with these things, they're
Mhm.
actually very like, yeah, we're just gonna do this.
Yeah.
They're very like, I don't know how to call it. Like straight to like very simple, not super creative of it
Hmm.
per se. So I feel that
Very
yeah,
simple.
they're just gonna be super simple about it, not really hardcore much about it. Obviously, people should not expect any improvements hardware wise from this guy. I feel this is gonna be a really difficult item to get if you're a fan of the Legend of Zelda, or you just want a special edition. You want this one because you like the colorings or patterns or anything. Just get it, get it. Yeah, pre-order it, get it, because if not, this is gonna be extremely difficult to find. I feel that this is gonna be one of the hardest, if not the hardest, OLED special edition after it comes out.
Hmm. This and the
Uh,
Pokemon one.
yeah, and I feel a lot of people um are gonna buy this just for the f's of it, but realistically, the one that makes more sense is the Splatoon one because Splatoon's the game that benefits the most out of the OLED. So,
Y- Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
um, which they went full hardcore on Splatoon. That's something that we can theorize right now. Splatoon
Mm.
came with the cover, came with a pro controller, so it came full with like everything. Do we expect the same for this?
I I don't think so. They didn't do it for Pokemon, right?
But this is Zelda, and Zelda, Nintendo treats Zelda like
Mm.
Mario. And yeah,
Oh yeah.
sometimes they
Yeah.
they drop the ball with Mario, but this is
That's
I see this game like
for
one of the last high games um for the console. Like I see it as one of the last big ones. So I feel that
yes.
they're gonna do the carrying case, and I feel they're actually gonna throw a pro controller, because why wouldn't
If
you?
they
You the
do,
gold pro
if they
controller.
do, if they do, holy shit. You won't be seeing that on the shelves if they do. Woof.
They're not gonna do a lot of it of them, because the
Oh
thing
yeah.
is
Limited run.
they did the Joy Cons, but they haven't done the pro controller. So since they haven't done the pro controller, why not? That way, you have a version of that type of controller in the market, and that way you have a proprietary one. One thing that
Mm.
I don't expect, but if they do, it could be a decent surprise, is an amiibo.
Oh no, that they're going to do an amiibo. They're gonna do an amiibo. Come on, they're gonna do an amiibo,
But what they're gonna
or at least I
do,
want them to. Well,
like
they can do like
Link with
you
the
saw the
arm.
statue. You saw the statue, like the high detail statue that they have with Link with the green one. They
Hmm.
could do that, but with an amiibo. They could do like a new one. Like if they made a new enemy, they can make that enemy into an amiibo, like they did with Breath of the Wild with the Bokoblins.
Do you think they're gonna go super simple and just do the Triforce as the amiibo and that's it? Or you know what? They should just
No,
create
no,
do
no.
the Triforce and just put a little tear on the Triforce, because tears of the kingdom. That's it.
Haha,
There you go.
you're so funny. You're so
That's
funny.
unless you hire me. That's it.
No,
That's literally what
like
they're gonna do.
no, but like I could see a Triforce amiibo, but like in an anniversary, not a like
Like a
Tears of the
golden
Kingdom.
Triforce amiibo, like
Yeah,
super gold, just like the goldest amiibo you could
yeah.
ever find.
Like something special, something like you remember. I don't know if you remember the 8-bit Mario amiibo that released with the 30th anniversary. I think it is
Uh huh.
something like that.
Hmm.
They could do something like that with the Triforce.
Do you think they can do something like Link's Awakening?
With
Because
Tears of the Kingdom, yeah,
because
at least
because
one.
like I do expect amiibos, because they have, for example, they release amiibos for Breath of the Wild. They release an amiibo for Skyward Sword. They release an amiibo for Link's Awakening. So there's no reason
Yes,
to not expect an amiibo for this one.
yeah, but the thing is, what would it be though? Which character, which enemy? What would it be?
Watch it just
It's
be the
probably going to
modes. They just be the Master Sword, and that's it.
it's probably going to be Link with the green hand, and that's it.
The tablet or something
What
like
I
that.
would,
It's gonna be the most
yeah.
basic thing that you could expect.
Even if it's basic, I'm gonna buy it if I
and the
can. If I see
functionality
it,
and the functionality is just gonna be like, here's a pretty dress. That's it.
I do not complain. I love the costumes in Breath of the Wild. The ones that the amiibo gave you. I love them. They're
That's
beautiful.
pretty much. I wonder if
Yeah.
the charger is gonna have patterns.
The cha- Mhm. So like the other ones have
Plus,
patterns.
plus in this image we do
Okay.
not see the grip for the Joy
Oh,
Cons.
yeah. Do you mean the grip? You mean
Yeah,
the?
the grip, the
It's
one that
right
you.
there. It's right there though. I know. Oh,
No,
you
no,
mean
no,
the?
no. The
My,
grip,
my bad. My
like,
bad.
yeah,
My
yeah,
bad. My bad.
like the grip that you use to mimic, quote unquote, mimic a
The
regular
our
controller.
controller.
I don't,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you
do
have
you
one?
expect it to be gold as well, or do you expect it to just be white with maybe some gold little patterns on top of it?
Uh, Again, the other ones did that. Like they put a pattern on it because if they did, they're probably going to do that for Tears of the Kingdom. But they didn't. I don't think so.
What I would do, but this is too much effort for Nintendo. What I would do is I would
Uh,
take that grip, make it gold, so it matches with the controllers, and whatever pattern the Joy Cons have, I would just make the grip expand that pattern. Just continue the pattern. So it's a
mm,
continuation of the design instead of just completely not contrasting each other's. It's more when you put them together, it just completes the image a little bit better.
oh, that sounds great.
I feel
That
like
sounds great.
I feel that could be interesting,
Nintendo hire him.
but that's too creative for for Nintendo. They're just gonna be white, a couple of designs at the bottom, and call it a day.
Fair, fair, I guess, I guess.
But
Fair.
they should definitely just make it gold and then continue the pattern that the Joy Cons already are presenting.
Yeah,
Um,
but we'll have to wait and see. Let's wait for the next Nintendo Direct. The one that's going to happen like in the 1st of February, apparently.
well, yes, I don't not expect it the 1st of February, even though they most of the time have done a Nintendo Direct at the end of the month. But people need to understand that if I'm not mistaken, in 2 days, Nintendo's quarter closes. Things the fourth quarter. So we're gonna see improvements on, let's see how much the Switch sold in the last quarter, how better the game sold in the last quarter. We're gonna see numbers, official numbers for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, like full set numbers for the first
Oh,
time. We're gonna see
it's
numbers
gonna be
for Fire Emblem Engage as well. The first official numbers for that game. So we're gonna be seeing a couple numbers, I believe, in a couple like 2 days. I feel that if I'm not mistaken, the 31st is where they do their like financial report for the fourth quarter.
okay.
So
Okay.
we could be seeing that. After that, obviously, they do need to do a direct to present to investors. This is what we're planning. This is what we have. It's just not Zelda. Hey, this is what we have. We have all these other games coming up.
Yeah, we
So
have Zelda, we have Xenoblade, we have Kirby, we have
I
shit.
I do not expect Xenoblade. They do have Kirby. They do have Zelda. I actually feel that Advance Wars is gonna be in the first in
No,
this
yeah,
next
no,
quarter.
yeah. Apparently, Advance Wars, it's a rumor. They're gonna show it and give a release date in the next direct. So yeah.
I think it's gonna be in April. I think they're just
Mhm.
gonna do a 1 year delay. April 8th, April 7th. Here you go.
I guess.
Even though I would honestly release something Mario related on April, just because of the movie.
Yeah, I was like, why will you release though? Why?
Supposedly there's a rumor for a Mario baseball game. If that's the case, just release that on April.
Okay, no, that's running a Mario baseball game.
Yep.
Okay,
At this
that's
point.
running.
Well, we're almost about to round up this episode, but let's quickly just give a good talk to our next topic, and that will be Illumination supposedly working on a Legend of Zelda movie.
Ooh.
So giant freaking the report says giant freaking robot has reported that Illumination, the studio behind the upcoming Super Mario Bros. Movie, will also be leading their talent to an animated Legend of Zelda film. The information comes from their own trusted and proven sources. These sources apparently predicted other big movie news, such as Henry Cavill not returning for Superman or Hugh Jackman reprising its role for Wolverine for Deadpool 3. Also, the movie would also make sense given Nintendo's recent effort to spread their franchises outside of games and Miyamoto's own testament of having good relationships with Illumination. As with all rumors, though, we have to take this with a pinch of salt and blah blah blah. So, how high do you believe the rumor?
Uh, yeah, not 50-50. Because I was expecting that Nintendo was gonna do like a Zelda movie since they went with Mario. You know, they're trying the waters, they're testing the waters
Mm-hmm.
again. But like, I was expecting a Zelda movie, but not with Illumination, but with their own studios. Because
I
remember, like
they
a few
bought
months back, they bought Dynamo Pictures of if Dynamo
yes,
Pictures
and
was it?
they rebranded them as a Nintendo Pictures, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think they're
Um,
still in process of doing that, but I thought they were going to do like a Zelda series of movies with their own studios. But if this rumor is true, well, apparently not. It's
so
gonna be with Illumination again.
here's the thing with this. This is all dependent on how the Mario movie does. Based on
It's
what the trailers have had, taking out just take away the reaction of people of Chris Pratt with Mario. Take that away, and everything has been good feedback.
great. Yes,
Like everything has
exactly.
been great. Everybody's excited. Everybody looks at the trailers, the teasers, and everybody's like, "Yes, give it to me now." So,
Yes, this is good.
if this movie, which I feel is gonna be the most successful video game movie of all time, it's gonna surpass. I think Sonic 2. I think is the leading one right now, or Detective Pikachu, one of either.
Uh-huh.
Um, I feel that Mario movie is gonna be the best successful number one. Like boom, it's gonna be a huge boom.
Mhm.
One little detail: it could be successful,
Uh-huh.
but Zelda's not Mario. Like Mario,
Yeah.
Mario has it's for everybody, adults, everything. Zelda too, but but Zelda compared to Mario, it's not even close. Zelda's a
No,
big
yeah.
franchise, but Mario is like it's like Mickey Mouse. It's like huge. It's like everybody will go and
Exactly.
watch
E-
Mario, but not everybody will go to the
Everyone in
movie
the
and be like,
moon.
so that's Zelda when it's Link.
I
You
said,
know, people call
Mike.
him Zelda, so that should tell you how much people actually care about it.
I guess. And
You
also,
know,
like, how would you convert like how you convert Zelda into a movie, like the
uh,
franchise movie? Because you know how long Zelda games are. Well, usually. So
here's the,
trying to make a story around it is serious.
I have a better thing. So,
Uh-huh. Serious.
nin, number one, what art style are you gonna use? And number two, what story are you gonna use? Because art style, I can see them going for Wind Waker. You know, for more of the
They can
cartoonish
just do like
art
they can
style.
keep like doing what they usually do that with each Zelda entry they do like a new art style except for sequels or prequels.
Mm-hmm.
So they can do that. They can do like an entire new art style, or they can just reuse the one from the Mario movie just to make it easier. I don't know.
What I would do is use Breath of the Wild's art style, and then the
That's
story of the game is Breath of the Wild because Breath of the Wild is your best-selling Zelda game. So that means that
mm,
there's a lot of people that play this story, play this game, and know what's up. So
y- okay. Instead of doing the story of Breath of the Wild, because I don't think a lot of people want to go to the cinema and like watch a movie about a game, but like the same exact story with no changes.
Hey, I'm watching The
So
Last of Us, and it's working just fine.
no, but The Last of Us is a series. It works there, but we're talking about a movie. So okay, what if they do a prequel, like a prequel to Breath of the Wild? They show like
Age
getting
of
all the
Calamity.
champions and that. So Age of Calamity. It was it was, how do you say it? They said they sold it like, oh yeah, this is a prequel to Breath of the Wild. But when you play this, isn't this is not even close. This is not even close to the events.
Hmm.
What is it? I almost went insane trying to figure out how this shit could be canon.
Hey,
That's how bad it is.
hey! I know
What? Well,
The
not the story.
Zelda
The story.
the Zelda
Story's
lore
good.
timeline is it's
Confused.
something. It's something.
It's confusing.
But
It's confusing.
but but I feel that if I would pick, I would, instead of a movie, I would make a series, right? And I would make it
That's
anime style, not
that's
cartoon
better.
style, anime style. So I feel anime would be the best approach for a Legend of Zelda series. Even though obviously the first thing that comes to your mind is Fire Emblem and Xenoblade, because obviously it's like the best.
They're animated. They're
Yeah.
animated. Come on. Come on.
Like I would take an anime Fire Emblem 100% every day of the week, or I would
I
honestly
would take a
see how
Xenoblade.
I would
Xenoblade
honestly
anime. That would be so good.
I would honestly challenge them to make an real life Fire Emblem. It will, but the
Oh,
problem that it will be like Game of
oh, live
Thrones or
action.
something like that.
Live action. I don't know. No live action, please. No, just go wild with different arts.
You're saying that you don't want to see a professor trying to flirt with 16-year-old students? Come on, uncultured.
That without context. That context sounds so wrong.
Whoever who has
No.
played Fire Emblem Three Houses know what I'm talking about. Whoever that has
Yeah.
not, welcome to welcome to the conversation.
Oh my god.
But anyway,
Why?
to round our thoughts real quick, what are your roundup thoughts for this?
On the hot thoughts. I, I, I hope it. I hope they know what they're doing. I hope, although Nintendo's gonna do the same thing that they did with the Mario movie. They're going to be watching it real close, be pointing them with a gun, like at the back of their head. You better do this right. Okay, you better do this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and also that it succeeds if it's real, because it would be a bummer if it doesn't do well in the box office because it's Zelda.
So here's what I would say. My roundup thoughts. Number one, don't make it a movie. Number two, make it a series. Number three, make it anime style. Number four, use the Legends of the Breath of the Wild storyline. If they decide to make it a movie,
Prequel.
and they try to copy one of the art styles for the games, I would take Wind Waker. I feel that will be the best one. Just because it's the more animated one. Or Link's Awakening, who knows? Um, but I would take Wind Waker, trying that, see how that works. And then if that is successful and they decide to try it a third time with potentially Metroid, which is gonna be even more challenging, then try
Yeah.
and create your own Smashverse MCU style and see what at that point you have nothing to lose. See what happens. Because if you
Yeah.
announce a Super Smash Bros. Movie, it's Avengers level hype.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yeah.
There you go. Like at this point, everybody's gonna be like, Sonic. Is Sonic gonna be there? Who's like? It's gonna be
Theorizing.
a Smash Brothers Ultimate all over again, and then everybody's
Yeah. The
gonna
internet is gonna break. The whole world
and
is gonna
everybody's gonna piss their
split into.
pants when they see Snake and her and him sliding. Like, and then you see Kojima in the movie, and then you're like, oh Jesus Christ. But we need Sam from Death Stranding and Smash. That's who we need. Our Lord and Savior, Sam.
Oh come on. Oh, come on.
Anyway, thanks, Initas, for another podcast. Really interesting
Thank you
conversation
for having
today.
me, bro.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
if any of you guys have any opinions, be sure to comment down below, like and subscribe, share this podcast because we want this podcast to keep growing and increasing. Let us know down below what are your opinions on both topics, both on the Legend of Zelda console. Do you think it's real? If it's not, and what do you think Illumination should do or Nintendo should do with the Legend of Zelda series? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.